11 men carried out what was called a perfect robbery. They stole millions of dollars without firing a single shot. For years, police had no idea who they were. But just when it seemed they had gotten away with the crime forever, one small mistake changed everything. This is the story of the Brink's robbery. On the evening of January 17, 1950, employees at the Brink's Armored Depot in Boston, Massachusetts, were preparing to end another ordinary workday. Without warning, several masked men burst through the entrance. They wore dark clothing, gloves, and realistic masks that completely hid their identities. The robbers were calm, disciplined, and incredibly organized. This wasn't a random robbery. Every move had been carefully planned months in advance. Within seconds, they took control of the building. The employees were ordered to lie on the floor. Their hands and feet were tied with rope. No one resisted. No shots were fired. The gang knew exactly where the money was stored. Working quickly, they loaded bags with cash, checks, money orders, and other valuable securities. In less than 30 minutes, they had stolen more than $2.7 million. At the time, it was the largest robbery in American history. Then, just as quickly as they had arrived, they disappeared into the night. When police reached the depot, the robbers were already gone. Detectives searched every inch of the building, but they found almost nothing. The gang had worn gloves. They left behind virtually no fingerprints. Witnesses couldn't identify their faces. Investigators were stunned. The robbery had been carried out with incredible precision. Newspapers across the country called it the crime of the century. The FBI launched one of the biggest investigations in its history. Hundreds of detectives interviewed witnesses, followed thousands of leads, and searched for anyone connected to the robbery. Months turned into years. Still, the gang remained free. Many people began to believe the robbers had committed the perfect crime. Then, nearly 6 years later, everything changed. As the statute of limitation for the robbery was about to expire, investigators uncovered new evidence. One mistake by members of the gang gave detectives the breakthrough they had been waiting for. Police quickly arrested several suspects just days before they could no longer be charged. Most of the gang members were eventually convicted and sent to prison. But the mystery wasn't completely solved. A large portion of the stolen money was never recovered. Some believe it was hidden before the arrests. Others think it was secretly spent over the years. No one knows for certain what happened to it. More than 70 years later, the Brink's robbery remains one of the most carefully planned heists in American history. It proved that even the most perfect plan can fall apart because of a single mistake. But one mystery still remains. Where did the missing millions really go?